She like, you got some nerve. I'm like, it's all about plating anything I serve. You gon' eat. On me. That's on me. I'm not playing. Flyer than a plane or a stadium. And that's game. Look, be careful choosing who you have a baby with.
If you got your babysitter, put your hands up. If you want a new Mercedes, put your hands up. Say you ain't messing with your ex and you can't stand up. Cause ain't no if and buts or maybes, this your anthem. Yeah. Dynamic duo. Dynamic. 입조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 채 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한 치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선.
We got some. Terrific NBA action in store for you today. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. The Spurs happy to be returning to San Antonio after the road trip.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, it's a game both teams get up for, regardless of recent records.
Here's Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. To the paint. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw tonight. And the free throw, no good. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Suns on offense. Over in the corner, Allen. Up again. There's Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. And he drives in. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Outside, Fox. The three buries the long-range jumper. Fox has got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, the mid-range is a place where Castle can beat you. He's got great control.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Pass to Allen. Fires from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Fox. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
First personal foul. First team foul. Phoenix substitution.
Kicks it out to Allen. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Vassell outside. And here's Booker from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Spurs. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And it's Green. Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Gillespie. No scoring in this one. Barnes outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
San Antonio trailing here. For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Bates. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Another shot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Brooks with no one around. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth. Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Here's Green. He has 7. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Rebound, San Antonio. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys?
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. The rebound by Johnson.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Pass to Hood, Jafino. Back to Harper. Williams with the block. Replay, just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
It's good. Here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by the Spurs. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
18 feet out. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Johnson for 3. Excellent D there from Allen. Suns lead by 3. Here's Fox. He's got 11.
Whoa, Fox, what a finish.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team.
Down low. Here's Iguodaro. Can't hit that one.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Now Fox. Johnson for three. A shot, no good. And here are the Suns now. It's a 5-point game. Allen, that's good.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Bryant drives in. And Bryant slams it in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And Harper slams it in.
Strong footwork from the rookie. Harper able to get the better of the defense there.
Here's Gillespie. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Third team foul.
Right side, Harper. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Mark Williams.
Well, this is the level of physicality Harper has to adjust to. It's going to get rough out there at times.
That one misses. Suns leading by 6. From deep, Green drops in the tray. Green's got 16 points.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Shot clock at 6. Bryant with it. Williams picks him up. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Green. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Javino. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Spurs have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
Here's Gillespie, still without a basket. Beyond the arc, tips it. Here's Malawach. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Green drives in. And Green slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Booker. Wembanyama outside. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Vassell. Nothing on the board.
Phoenix ball.
Fox with it. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Outside, Fox. 5 on the clock. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Booker with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 14.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Fox offline from the high post.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And it's Vassell in the corner. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Suns leading by 7. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And the Suns call time. Phoenix leading by 4. Outside, Fox. Driving the lane. Misses from short range. So Booker will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wasted no time on that one. Vassell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Fox goes in, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Spurs, they trail by 1. Vassell grabs the board. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back over to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
In the corner, Castle with it. Shoots over Vassell. Castle misses. Spurs trailed by 4. Brooks for 3. They grab their own miss. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And he lays it straight in. Fox has got 21.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on. Come on, Malawach.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And the Suns call time. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Suns leading. On the wing, Green. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Vassell, no good.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Booker. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, look. You have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition box.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Outside, Green. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. He can't get that one to fall.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Kicks it out to Booker. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. Setting up teammates. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Suns trailed by 6. Now, here's Fox. Vassell grabs the board. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
And the basket by Castle.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Stolen by Brooks. One-on-one here. And the dunk by Brooks.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Spurs leading by 9. Wembanyama driving. And the dunk by Brooks.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The Suns call time. And now, Hallie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. For 3, Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Vassell's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Castle.
That's a great contest by Vassell. He's got the tools to be a very good defender.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
That one doesn't drop.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Wembanyama on the follow.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Allen. Here's Castle. And the 3-ball is good. Castle's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle. So it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Basket good. And the Spurs lead by 17.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Vassell. Williams with the rebound. Suns trailed by 17. Fox with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Allen fires. And he does not hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Layup no good. From outside, 3, good.
Well, Fox is great operating an offense. He is very skilled setting others up.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky that he couldn't come up with it there.
And the Suns making a change here. Green from outside.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And the Suns call time here. 1:51 left in the game. Now Castle. Green. A three-pointer. Good.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Outside Harper. Outside Bryant. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Vassell.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Rebounded by Allen inside. Tosses it up. Buries the jumper. Here's Harper. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on court.
And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Gator belts and patty melts and Monte Carlos and El Dorado. So I'm waking up out of my slumber feeling like Rollo. So follow, it's showtime at the Apollo minus the Kiki Shepherds. With about a the leopard print. Teddy, Pendergrass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm. In the dorm room at the AU. Athletes might cake you, but you must have me mistaken with them statements that you make, on display. My bongo hooked it up. Oh my god, dip my rim today so can ride out to the honeycomb hide out. I'm showing you how to wild out like Jack Tripper. Let me be YKK on your zipper. like a lizard when I'm 6 million ways to like Noah. I get twos of views and you get pretty. But I call you from 80s. I know you'll be there for me, girl.
Huge baby eyes get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you're in need of inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Counted from distance. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And he gets the bucket.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Allen can't get it to go. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. On the topic of Curry, coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in high school in this building right here. Look, some of the people still work here. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. Bear down.
Out to Fox. Gets the three ball to go.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in for deep.
The three from Curry. Rebounded by Dunn. Here's Fox. Porzingis grabs the board. Moody on the wing. Takes the three. Nails it from three.
There's such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
Now here's Allen. Here's Castle. Oh, misses the dunk. And the Warriors with possession. Butler can't get it to go. It's picked off. Fires the three. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
I just love the ball move.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Fox. And here's Allen. Here's Dunn. 6 to shoot. Allen inside. An easy 2 on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Porzingis. It's good on the putback.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Phoenix calls timeout. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Green for 3. It's not going to go for him.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Bates. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And here's Butler outside. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Second shot opportunity. The Warriors pull it in. Moody from outside. He drops it from range. Moody's got 8 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Hits a three-pointer.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Timeout called. The Suns. Suns trail by 18. Pass to Green. Will it go? Nice D from Moody.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
3-point field goal.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game. He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
A clear look for Green. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here's Curry for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 9.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Green. Hands it from the wing.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
He goes up, and he lays it in off the breakaway. Butler's got 9.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Curry, that's good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Phoenix calls timeout. And so it's Phoenix with it. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Here's Fox. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Fires in the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Allen a screen. Here's Castle. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Curry's got 21 points in the game. To stop the run. Out to Fox. Puts up a deep 3. And the Suns get it back. Castle for 3. And the Suns miss again.
He's been held scoreless tonight.
him, you get him, I got him, I tell him, let's get it. Lower East Coast on the front of my penny. Charlie just threw me some heat, I'ma send it. If Zell gotta finish him, then you'll be finished. I'm feeling like Juicy, I'm standing on penny. On the ground, Terminator. Talking to you player haters, what the is up? All of my be known to get. You know me cause you know my gun. I'm out for the get salt to him up. Insult the fist cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems, watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey your mama. North Dade, we run this. South Dade, we run this. Lauderdale, Palm Beach, run this. On the bottom of the map where the folks don't go. Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, that means official.
Capping, nothing on criminal. Trying to tap in an asshole with a minimum. I really jerk out these rats in my denim. I think on some own feeling. Denzel Curry on the twin try to pop out. We in the trenches and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around, we gon' curse out my rats getting bigger. Curse out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my Denzel Curry on the song with laser. We gon' do a show, we gon' pull up for that paper. The twin keep going to go, I don't hate her. Twin said I pushed up on them later. Twin said I open and I send it back later. Look at your jerk, I know you get no paper. We some hater. You got paper cut, we play with this paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it's so, it's official. If it's smoke, that can no issue. With my you know we're against you. Denzel Curry, you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my. They hate it, but the LV5 and Ultra Grand do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LV tech. My I be my. When I kick that op out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, Krill is from the town, so he up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be in civil. Like a pencil, can't figure us out like a riddle. Your Santan, get your super bands, and with no hands, just the Ultra Gram.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official.
Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats.
to rock steady. We're about ready to rock steady.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
Last year shows that having the better overall record.
Oh my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Edwards can't hit. And here's Fox. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with the head coach from Minnesota. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Barrett can't hit. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Castle goes in. Edwards pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got his second basket.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Castle right side. Pass to Malawach. Dunn outside. Just 3 to shoot. Castle for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that ball.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Pass to Barrett. And he banks in the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
This takes real toughness. Fox getting the shot off despite the foul.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Outside Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Here's Bates. And the Suns miss again. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. Edwards, no good. And Fox, here we go. The 3 from Barnes. Pure from 3-point range.
Nice work by Barnes in that coffin corner. He really had that bad boy dialed in.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Reed. Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Out to Craig. The swim move for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Green for 3. Reed with the rebound.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the board. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Monk. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Suns trail by 9. Fires the 3. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
How's that for a response? Love seeing Monk come back down and deliver the comeback 3.
Here's Gillespie. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota leading by 9. They set a pick. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his first points in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Phoenix making a switch here. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Here's Castle. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Here's Edwards. Williams grabs the board.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Brian?
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Dosunmu outside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim.
Tremendous finish. Phoenix calls timeout.
My mic was muted, cut. Why you ain't say that, Slim? What's up, bro? You just might be a hoe.
Here's Gillespie. Still without a bucket. Castle for 3.
Why are you so fucking far, bro? It makes no sense. It makes no... Huh? That's okay. Like, I call a play. They run it perfectly. Instead of stopping at the 3-point line, they go fucking 5 feet past it. Oh. Menage a trois.
Loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
That one falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Officially scored, that's really helped them out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Throws it down emphatically. He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
To the inside.
You get yours out the Adam Eve store. Oh. Hmm?
Here's Fox. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Whatever you do, hey, whatever you do, man, just strap up. I mean, you can take strap up however you want to. Just strap up. Send him. What you looking for? You looking for a first one, ain't you?
Here's Simons outside. Rebounded by Malawach. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 19. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the lay-in. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
Nimble move by Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go. what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Sends it home.
Just might be.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Count it good. And the Timberwolves.
This is the longest offseason I ever experienced in my life, bro.
The confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Mm-hmm.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. He does not get the second one.
Shit. Shit almost lost me.
8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, he taking Ruben Bang.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out.
That's why, because he wanted to make sure whoever had the first pick wasn't taking Nick Harbor.
4-3 hits a three-pointer.
See, I like that decision from Fox, moving the ball outside to a three-point shooter.
Left side, Edwards. And here's Simons. He's covered by Fox. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. And now the Suns fast break. Castle misses. The Timberwolves lead by 12.
Isaiah Stewart.
I know Barrett loves to strike from the corners. He just trusts himself to make that shot.
It's blocked by Gobert. Castle right side. Here's Williams. And finally they hit one. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
In transition, here come the Suns. They get the rebound. Oh, sweet move. And Williams punches it home.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Fox. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this.
I was trying to get a second. I was going to trade for Derwin, but then I was like, nah, I don't fucking need Derwin.
Here's Edwards.
Yeah. And that's probably why I'm not doing it.
There on the triple. Suns trail by 12. Now Fox. 11 points in the game. And he can't jam it through. It's Barrett on the wing. Stolen by Castle. In transition, here come the Suns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony.
It just might be
Catching them unprepared. Castle just moves in and draws that foul. Nicely done, young man.
Phoenix
I have spurts. I be chilling, bro. I mean, technically, I'm not supposed to have a one moment. Josh, what the fuck is this, bro? Oh, man. Not Daffy. Yeah, it's like the first 5-10 minutes of the game.
throw misses. And he sinks the second.
Man, y'all seen that translation of that Bad Bunny shit that he sung at halftime? Bro, huh? Yeah, I sent it to my Puerto Rican bitch, and she said, yeah, that's pretty much what it says.
Just couldn't come up with the swipe. And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Bro, yeah, I was like, bro, I feel lied to, bro. I was like, I thought this nigga was spitting bars. It's like, I got a lot of girlfriends. I like Nicole's. I like Breaches. I got a Mexican woman. She texts me every day. It's just stupid. Yeah. I sent it to you. Cause like I told you, I sent it to the Puerto Rican bitch. She was like, yeah, that's pretty much what it said. She said, but the shit go hard though. I said, yeah, but damn, bro, I thought Bad Bunny was spitting bars. Excuse me. CJ got his, he don't know yet because it's the mic. CJ got his first camp invite from a college. It's a D3. I never fucking heard of it in my life. Yeah, I know that. I mean, he ain't getting no damn academic scholarship. Because I was
in full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Barrett. And a foul called on the way up. So
you gotta hold down.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
I was you double tap it just stays on the whole time. Yeah, for me, dude.
The dime dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot. Josh 80% of the time gonna shoot. It's 20%. It's 20% of the time where he on his tie shit. No. Let's just be friendly. No, what you shoot him for? But if I say I'm about to shoot this nigga, he gonna say no. But if I shoot, he gonna shoot too. Ty gonna run away. Hey man, I told you not to shoot. Yeah, it's in the middle of your screen at the bottom. That's your stamina. The nigga started looking like he hurt him while he running.
Timberwolves lead by 17. Here's Green. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now Edwards puts up a three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Outside, Green spins. And Baron J pulls it down.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Suns trail by 20. On the wing, Green. Over Sexton. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Three-pointer, Fox. He buries it from three. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make
I got shit. I said, everyone did I sell him this morning? I was saying, I got 2 blueprints for you.
Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 17.
The Jupiter shit? I mean, bro, I can get that whenever I want to at this point. I would say I can get 20 of those a day if I wanted to, bro.
Outside Barrett. The layup off target. Suns trail by 17. Here we go. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Castle. And he goes right over Rudy Gobert. Slams it down.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
And he powers it down.
I don't know what the fuck he just said.
Timeout called, Suns. Suns trail by 17. Fox takes the hit and scores.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Outside Simons. Beyond the arc. Castle pulls it down. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Yes, sir, it's good.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Oh, putting in work inside.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Here's Castle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Minnesota leading by 15. Edwards. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
It's tipped. Pass to Reed. A minute 20 left in the fourth. Off the mark there with a three. Suns trail by 19.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story.
No.
Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Nasumu, left side. Outside Monk. From downtown. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Here's Green. And yes, sir! It's the wide open J. Sexton. And he gets that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nasumu.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks.
Hmm.